Okay, so I'm a little rusty. I feel like, I don't know if I got my lights in the right position. I got the fan on, so I don't know if you guys can hear it. I don't know, but see, I'm turning the camera. Okay, let's get it together. Let's turn up the light a little bit. How we looking? Okay. Let's just do it. So, as you can see, I have one eye almost there. It's not complete. I'm still going to put lashes on and fix it up a little bit, but I decided to let me just start recording and just start working on this eye. My eyebrow is kind of done. I do got to finish it up a little bit, blend it out, you know, all that stuff. But typically when I come to you guys, sit in front of the camera, my eyebrows are not 100% done, but we'll fix it afterwards. That's how I usually do anyways. So yeah, so today is April 4th that I'm recording this, you know, quarantine life. How are you guys adjusting? How are you guys dealing? What's up? Let me know. To get this look started, I'm going to prime my eyes, and what I'm going to use is this NYX. This is an eyeshadow base. This is in the color white. You guys know that I used to use my the pencil milk from NYX, but I find that this is a little bit more easier and practical in some cases, so that's what it looks like. And yeah, it's just a white color. So we're gonna take that. You can take it with your finger if you want to, but I'm gonna take it on a like flat eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to apply it all over the lid. It doesn't have to be neat because you're gonna just go over and set it anyways. This is a step that you don't have to do. Like, you could just use concealer, foundation, and just set it with a translucent powder. But I always like to use a white base when I'm working with bright colors, just so they can have a little bit of help and just to stand out a little bit more. Unless I'm trying to do like a review, then I won't do this because I want the color to actually perform on its own. Not saying that these colors do not perform on their own. I just, you know, you get the point. I just like to do this step. So just like that, really rough, doesn't have to be neat. I'm gonna make a mess today, I can already tell. I'm just gonna take my finger and I'm just going to pat it out a little bit more. I'm actually gonna be using the 35B palette, which is this one right here. So you can see it has a lot of beautiful colors in it, and I'm going to be working with some of these colors on this area. Whatever your opinions are on the company, it's a really beautiful palette. So I'm going to go in with the white, which is up here, and I'm going to go ahead and use that to set this primer that we have going on. We're going to jump into the palette again. This is like the only palette I'm going to use besides the glitter. So we're going to take this blue right up here, this one right there, and I'm going to take some and I'm going to start applying this on the outer crease, and I'm just going to start blending it in, doing circular motions just like this, and then like a little bit of like windshield wiper back and forth. So just circular and then windshield wiper just like this. So this kind of requires a little bit of a lot of blending, so if you're a beginner, this look may not be for you. Or if you're bored because we're all on quarantine and can't go outside, then go ahead and try it. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue to build this color up. I'm just taking a little bit at a time and just building it up. This is one of those looks that in the beginning it doesn't really look like much and you're like, what the hell is going on? But I promise you it all comes out beautifully at the end. So we're just going to continue to buff this out. And I literally want to tell you guys, I haven't like done like a makeup like this in like over a year. And you know, it's because, you know, I had my second son and I was just really lazy, the pregnancy and just a whole bunch of things, and you know, so we're back. I feel human, and yeah, it took me quite a while, but I'm here, you know, I'm motivated. This is what I like to do, so we're just going to continue to do so. So I'm going to stop right there, and the next color I'm going to take, let me get my brushes. I got all my brushes right here because, you know, I already did one eye. So now I'm going to take this purple right here, And I'm taking it on a very thin brush. This is the Luxie 237 blending brush. So I'm going to take some of that purple, and I'm going to start right here in the inner corner. And I'm going to start blending it into that blue. Now again, it doesn't have to be, you know, precise, and if it gets on the lid, that's fine because we're going to clean that up anyways. This is a very messy look that requires a lot of steps. So, like I said, if you have the time, then, you know, just make it do what it do. Basically, that's what I'm going for. So I'm going to continue to take that baby blue-ish color and the purple, kind of morph them together, just keep blending. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, now that you can kind of see both of the colors meshing together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a little bit of, let me show you. I'm going to take a little bit of this color right here and a little bit of this pink. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go dab and dab very lightly, and I'm going to start adding it into the purple. So it's going to kind of give it that little bit of pink hue. Not a lot, just a little bit, just so you can kind of see the colors transforming. And this is also going to help the transition with the purple, so it doesn't look so harsh right there in the corner. And again, I really brought it inwards, but if this is something you don't want to do, you can totally like skip that and leave that clean. But I just wanted to do something kind of different. So see, I'm just adding a little bit there and just kind of blending it in, bringing it a little bit inwards to the blue. And then I think these colors complement each other, so it's not really making like a mess. They're really blending really nicely in together. Now I'm going to go back into that blue, just add some more, and just blending a little bit more. So basically, you just want them to blend as one into each other, you know, just really take your time with blending. Like I said, I'm just doing this look for fun, you know. I would go outside like this, I don't mind it. But if you're just someone that wouldn't go outside like this, just, you know, do this look for fun, just to practice your blending skills. Like, this is a really good look to really practice all those techniques. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into a darker blue. So I'm actually going to go into this one down here, and I'm still going to use a blending brush. This is a different one. So I'm just going to tap into that color, and I'm going to place it right here. You can see a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use windshield wiper motions and go back and forth. And that's just going to give it that darkness that we're looking for here. So, see, just kind of back and forth, and it's just going to help build that up. So you can see that it is a little bit more darker, but I'm going to add just a little bit more to it. So I'm going to go into the black right down at the bottom of the palette, and I'm going to take this brush. I got this in BOXYCHARM, but let me show you. It's just a very small brush. So I'm going to take a little amount of black, and I'm going to add it right in the crease. And with black, you want to be careful. You just want to take a little bit at a time. So I'm going to take this black, and I'm going to run it right on the crease. It does not have to be perfect because you're going to blend it away, but you want it to be light. You don't want to add a whole bunch of black and then, you know, end up with a black eye. Just a little bit, and just blend it inwards. And it's just going to give it that black kind of deep effect. Not really too much, but you can see the transition there. So that's what we're working with. So here we go. I'm going to go back into the dark blue, and I'm just going to buff it in. So just like this, and it's just going to make it more like a navy blue. And don't be scared to blend into the black. You want to buff it out. And also to help me, I'm going to add a little bit of a darker purple. So I'm going to jump into, let me show you guys. I'm going to jump into this purple right down here. So I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to take it right on top of the black and blend that out. So this is going to help the black blend into the purple without there being any line of demarcation or anything like that. It's just going to help it blend in really nicely and help bring in that deep effect that we're going for. Again, you just want to continue to dip back into both colors, the dark blue and the dark purple, and just continue to blend them together. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clean up the crease. So I'm going to go ahead and use the NYX white eyeshadow base again, and I'm going to take this flat eyeshadow brush right here, and I'm just going to carve out my crease. Now if your brush gets dirty, I usually have like a paper towel with me, or I usually have like old clothes or like a towel or something like that that I use for that to save on toilet, you know, to save on paper towels. That way I'm not wasting them, especially right now during, you know, this craziness. We gotta save our private products because they're basically like gold. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply the green glitter. A tip for you guys, the best thing to stick on glitter or pigment is eyelash glue. Any eyelash glue that you have works wonders. I personally love using eyelash glue to stick on my pigments and my glitter. I just feel like it works a whole lot better. But because I do have products that I need to use, and you know, I don't want to just throw them away, I do like them. I'm just saying that if you were to ask me what do I recommend you use eyelash glue and not the product that I'm going to use right now. So what I'm actually going to use is the NYX glitter glue. Again, this works just fine, but if you're going to ask me what I prefer better, the eyelash glue. So just for the sake of the video and the sake of me wanting to use this up, I'm going to use this for the video. The glitter that I'm going to use is from YAMY'S boutique. She is a small business at the moment, but I'm telling you guys, she's bomb. All her glitters are custom made. She has fragrance oils, she has pigments, she has lip glosses. Her stuff are just amazing. It's affordable and it's great quality. You're going to get anything that you want. There's bright colors, there's neons, there's subtle, there's like, you know, rose gold colors, there's really chunky glitters, subtle glitters, really fine glitters. Whatever you like, she has, I promise you. I'm going to leave her website down below, as well as her Instagram. Definitely check her out, and you can see all the lovely ladies that created looks for her glitters, and you're going to be in awe. Like, her stuff is thebomb.com. So she sent over this glitter right here, and it is beautiful. Like, do you see that? So it's fine glitter, which is the green, and it has some chunks in it, which just makes it absolutely gorgeous. And this is the color Hulk. So, focus. Okay, so Hulk. So again, just check her out. Check out her site. Check out her Instagram. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. I do have a discount code as well. Save a little bit of money. You can go ahead and use it down below. I don't get nothing from it, just, you know, to save you guys some money. So we're going to go ahead and take some of the glue, and I'm going to apply it directly to my brush. Okay, and then I'm just going to apply this to the inner, like 1/3, just like the other eye. If you're going to use the eyelash glue, work in sections because it does dry quick. So you don't want to apply it all over and then you're stuck. So just a little FYI. I'm going to take the glitter from YAMY'S boutique, which is called Hulk, once again, and I'm just going to start patting it on. I'm not going in with a sweeping motion. I'm doing more of like a patting because I want it to stick to my eye as opposed to rubbing it. So I'm just patting it in, making sure all gaps are filled. Okay, so we're going to leave it like that. Let me close this because, you know, if glitter spills, it's a wrap. Now I'm going to go back into the Morphe palette. And I'm going to take this green first, and then I'm going to top it off with this green on top. So this is more of like a minty turquoise kind of color, so I'm going to take this and then I'm going to top it off with that. So you'll see what I mean. So taking that turquoise minty color and placing it right here. Okay. And I'm going to take the same brush, flip it over, and I'm going to take that green right on top. And see how it just changes it? It makes it transition a little bit better. So it looks like a blue-green, and it just really transitions well. For the outer corner, I'm going to go back into both blues. I'm going to go back into this blue and the dark blue. I'm going to mix them both together, and that is going to give me my outer corner. So I'm using the same blending brush, and I'm just patting them in, picking both of them at the same time, and just filling that in. So I'm going to go ahead and continue to do that right now. Now for my brow bone, I'm going to take this very small eyeshadow brush from Wet n Wild that is a little bit dirty. That's because I use it on the other eye. And I'm going to go into that white, and I'm just going to highlight this little area that is left. As you can see, it's just very little bit of an area because I brought it all the way up. So I'm just going to add that white in the space, just like that, and with a clean brush, and just soften it out. Okay, like that. Now we're going to go ahead and put on some mascara. I'm going to go ahead and use this. This is from ColourPop. This is in the color Puppy. I was going to say Poppy. So this is in the color Poppy, and this is just a gel liner, and it's orange, as you can see. It doesn't look as neon as it does in the pop because, you know, I'm putting it on top of dark colors. Now, if you wanted it to be a little bit more brighter, you can always go in with white and then place this on top, and it'll be much brighter. So I'm going to take this, and I'm just going to start drawing a line right on my crease. For my lips today, I went ahead and used a lip gloss, and this is also from YAMY'S Boutique. It smells beautiful, and it's not sticky. This is in the color Vanilla Latte, and this is what it looks like. It's super smooth. I really like it. I think it would look really nice with a like brown nude lip liner, and then just pair this right on top. It's beautiful. It smells really good, like I said, but it's not strong at all. So this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. This is, you know, my big like comeback video. Okay, so yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys are not subscribed, definitely subscribe. If you are not following me on Instagram, definitely follow me on Instagram, where I will post pictures of this look. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for sitting down and watching this video. I appreciate every single one of you. Stay safe, stay well, stay home, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.